Hi, I'm OEA President Scott Tomorrow. Time for my weekly update. This is Teacher Appreciation Week. Regardless of your role in our schools, I want you to know just how deeply I appreciate all you do to set up our students for success. We know that every single student, regardless of whether they're a pre-kindergartner, elementary, middle school, high school, higher education, an adult learner, everybody deserves a caring, qualified, committed educator to support their learning and to support their development. So education support professionals, classroom teachers, higher education faculty members, whatever your role is, thank you for everything that you do. And one of the things about this Teacher Appreciation Week that I find particularly encouraging is new information from NEA showing that parents overwhelmingly empathize with educators, support educators, and trust educators to make the right decisions for their kids. And that has been especially true in navigating the difficult decisions that have had to be made throughout the pandemic in the last 14 months. Know that you are appreciated, not just by me, not just by your fellow OEA members, but by the public as well. Now, one thing that we're doing to lift up the education professions is partnering with the Ohio Department of Education and other statewide education organizations on an initiative called I Educate Ohio. I Educate Ohio is all about celebrating and elevating people who work in our schools, but also very deliberately encouraging more people to join our profession. It's about recruitment and diversity to make sure that all of our students are being met where they are. One of the things that we're especially excited about being able to do is partner with Central State University and Eastern Gateway Community College on an initiative called Pathways. We will be supporting this program that is geared towards students of color who are interested in pursuing a career in education. Pathways provides them with a free 4-year degree and licensure program that will enable them to be qualified to serve as educators in Ohio schools. And we are going to support the effort, one, by helping to spread the word with our own students who we think might be good for the program, but also by serving as mentors. OEA and OFT are going to be collaborating, and I hope that you might consider serving as a mentor yourself. It's all about taking away financial barriers, but also providing additional assistance as people navigate the academic requirements and licensure requirements and all the ins and outs of field experience to be able to successfully enter and then stay in the education profession. Very exciting. Be looking for more information on our website soon. Now, this coming weekend, we are going to be having our OEA Representative Assembly virtually. Hopefully it's going to be the last Zoom RA, at least tied to a pandemic. And we're going to be celebrating Anthony Coy Gonzalez, the 2021 Ohio Teacher of the Year, as well as Karen Wright, OEA's 2021 ESP of the Year. Great leaders, great educators. Karen is a high school secretary in the Wellington schools up in Lorain County, and Anthony is a teacher for the Ohio School for the Deaf, a SCOPE and OEA member here in Columbus. Finally, not only do we need to be celebrating educators this week, but it's a reminder that we also need to be lifting up our voices together, continuing the fight for fair school funding, but also seizing the opportunity to take the lead on how we're going to spend $4.5 billion of American Rescue Plan monies that are going to be coming into the state thanks to President Biden and Congress. Over the course of the next 3 years, school districts are going to have important decisions to be made on how to spend those resources to best serve the needs of kids, including protecting and creating education jobs. So we're going to be hosting a series of brown bag information sessions over the course of the next 2 weeks. I hope that you will participate in one of them, whether you're an LRC or a local president. The U.S. Department of Education requires that every school district in putting together its plan, as well as states when they're putting together their plans, engage all stakeholders and specifically include educators and their unions in that decision making. So again, brown bags on how we're going to be spending ARP money. Be on the lookout. Hope you'll be able to join us. One last thing, save the date, June 21st to 23rd is going to be this year's OEA Summer Leadership Academy. Please mark your calendars. And that's all I have for this week. Hope you make it a great week.